Hello, my name is GregTech and welcome back to our GregTech New Horizons Season 2. I am just finishing up breaking down our monazite area, and it's a little time consuming, mostly because I'm trying to get all the covers off and everything, so the things that I'm keeping are stacking in the A system and not... I hate when you have like 7 different chemical reactor controllers and none of them are stacking. That just drives me nuts. Or tanks or any of that stuff. So it takes a little longer to break it all down. Plus I'm basically just getting rid of most of... I'm just like either... actually, none of these. We're keeping most of... Well, we're keeping that. We're keeping that. Those, because I do use those. Keep some of those. But a lot of this stuff, I basically just void. Throw it in the... Like, we're never going to use these anymore. Energy etches. And they don't break down in the... We don't need any of this stuff. They don't smelt down in the arc furnace, unfortunately. That's really just for the like production machines, hatches and stuff. Unfortunately, no longer smelt down in that. But I think we are good. I think we got everything, right? Yeah. So let me just make sure we kind of get this where we want it to go. It's a bit easier to visualize now when it doesn't have all this stuff around. Yeah, I could probably even bring it forward a couple. Is that too close? No, I think that's good. I like that there. Bad. How funny, like, how cool does this look compared to, like, the little boxes for crafting? Just, man, some of these multi-blocks, they just look so good. Although I do like my tanks. Alright, anyway, there is where we're going to place the QFT. Now, we do have everything crafted up for it. This was like surprisingly easy. I know it's just the tier 1. They get more expensive and stuff, but yeah, that it really took almost no time at all to craft that all up. I don't have this stuff, so I probably need... Actually, let's see. All right, most of this stuff is pretty easy, to be honest. I'm just trying to... I'm like, how do I want to power this? Do we just bring in a transformer? Do I just craft a wireless thing? I could just do a wireless thing. But it probably handles lasers. Maybe UEV 256. That's kind of what my go-to has been. But I mean, now we can like crank it up. I just haven't... I really need to upgrade the main line, and I haven't got to it yet. Maybe we'll do those. I don't know. I'll have to figure that one out. But it does look like maybe stocking input bus is something we want. Off the recipes. Question is this like active crafting? How am I I think this is like more passive, isn't it? Would be passive setup. So I'm just thinking, I'm like, how do I want to go about doing this? I don't feel like this would be something I would be, okay, so I need 9 of these, let's put carbon dioxide. Like, I don't feel like that would be the correct thing for this. I do think We'll definitely do like an output hatch, fluid hatch. Maybe an output bus. I'm thinking... I am thinking this is going to go into a TFFT. It's kind of what I'm thinking. And I kind of need to test out how this works, to be honest, because I'm not fully, also it's fully, yeah, it's totally rendering weird. Yeah, because I'm thinking it'll all go in there. I don't think I'm going to do the single blocks. All right, we kind of just need to get it up and running, and then I can decide. Yeah, I'll probably do lasers, I think. Usually I just kind of go with lasers. We have a thing right here. But I need to get it up before I kind of know where all the things go. All right, let's, I don't know if we can fit all this in here. Oh, we can. Not even that big of a multi-block. I hit the wrong one. All right, so I just kind of need an idea, like where output hatch is 5. All right, so basically the bottom part. All right, that's not too horrible. So that's 4. That's 5. So the output hatch has to go in these two. All right, let me just throw those down. Is that what it's saying? Yeah, output hint dot 5 hint 5 dot output hatch, output bus, and then the 4 is the input hatch, blah blah blah. And these are all 4, right? Looks like it. All right, so we'll probably do like stocking input bus. I'll probably might have a buffer on it. I don't know. Do we want like a regular? What I want to do? Do we want a regular hatch? Like a regular, like a super bus, maybe. I'm just gonna put these down so it doesn't try to auto place these in random spots, because then I can never find them. So that's all the input stuff. I need a taping. Oh wow, I'm out of those. And then I think what did we just get an achievement for? I don't know. Maybe I got an achievement, one related to it or something like that, and I just crafted something up. Yeah, I think we'll probably just do the thing in the middle. That's usually how I power stuff. So that will be like the laser, I think. Does that line up? That lines up a bit awkward. I might have to put it here. Just so I don't have to do funny things with the lasers. Oh, I don't have a thing yet. Alright. Oh, actually... yeah, I could actually do it in the middle. I'll just do... I don't have to have the laser go off the center. Alright, let me get to this stuff crafted up, and then we will start placing this and see how this works. Alright, we are back, and I think that's not where I wanted to put that. I just realized I had done that wrong. because I lowered the the transformer. So there. I think we're good. All right, no explosions. Always a good sign. Now, does this have power? Yes. All right, cool. So, got our maintenance hatch, you know, the input stuff, whichever we end up using, the output bus, output hatch. Like I said, I may do this into a subnet. Not entirely sure. We just kind of need to get this up and running. So let me just empty out a little bit of my inventory here. And I think good to start building this. Watch, it's going to be like, can't auto build. Structure depends on a non-existent subchannel shielding. Use master channels. At like what? What does that even mean? All right, it looks like I'm gonna have to possibly build this by hand, which is not the end of the world, but exactly the easiest thing in the world to. All right, so bulk production frames is the bottom thing. What does that even mean? The structure depends on non-existent subchannel. Maybe it's just a coding thing that I am too small-brained to understand. Right. So that and that. All right, cool. Wait. Build some of it. Is it? I guess it is building it. Oh, it does say built 25 blocks. I didn't see that. Alright, it doesn't like that for some reason. Maybe I'll switch it to bulk production frame until we get it. No, it doesn't like these output hatches. This is does say 5 in dots, so not entirely sure. Okay, well, it just placed them somewhere. Okay, see, this is the issue I start running into with when it auto-places hatches and stuff. Okay, auto-placed them. I have no idea where I placed it. Like, where did it place those hatches? Do we see them anywhere? They're not in my inventory, so it did place them somewhere. Where? Up here. This is where you want them? What? Oh yeah, look at that. I feel like you could put them down here. Okay, look at this one even says input. Input, output maybe on the top. Alright. I mean, I can kind of understand that. But pretty sure it said output hatch, and those are definitely... You know what? Let's just get the thing built, and then we'll see. How many more? We still have quite a lot to go. And this thing's looking cool. All right, it hasn't formed. It has placed. No, it hasn't placed all the blocks. Something's stuck. Maybe the bulk. The bulk. It might need more of those bulk things. I don't know what it's stuck on. Oh, right here. Yep, bulk production frames. Those things are really easy anyway. All right, but this is looking pretty cool. You know what? We're gonna build lots of these. Let's just do 100. Yeah, this is looking pretty cool. I don't think it looks as cool as the DTPF yet, but yeah, that's my favorite looking one. Although the space elevator is pretty cool. This looks pretty neat though. All right. I'm just trying to think. I'm like, how am I gonna... Probably wireless. Also, I can feel like it is kind of messed with my RAM a little bit. Building these multi-blocks, sometimes they fill up like the used memory, so it has to start emptying it out a lot. I might have to do... It did it with the DTPF too. Yeah, you can see it's like garbage collecting because the RAM is full now. But let's get this built. And then I'll probably restart. Alright, it does say it's completed. Unfortunately, it is not fully completed. But that is the main structure completed, at least. So I need to figure out how to get it to form. Things like the buffer. Oh yeah, we're definitely getting a little bit of... Things like the buffer might not be supported. So let me figure this one out. All right, done a quick restart. So as I was looking at the tooltip, if we look down at the bottom, it says Neptunium plasma hatch, left side of controller, fermium plasma hatch, right side of controller. No idea what that means. There's no such thing as a Neptunian plasma hatch. Is this just input hatches? Is that? And also, do we need to feed it plasmas? All right. Well, they worked. Still didn't form. It might have issues with the crafting buffer. Maybe I will remove that. We have our input bus, stocking input bus, input hatches. We got our maintenance hatch, this should... Yep, that looks like it formed okay. Doesn't always mean that it has worked when it... But like when it switches the texture, I usually figure that means it is in the correct spot. All right. Output bus, output hatch. It does also say in here, input bus, input hatch, bottom layer, input, output hatch, output bus, top layer, energy hatch on the bottom, maintenance hatch on the bottom. Maybe one. Try just like one more input hatch, maybe regular input hatch. All right. Well, there we go. It needs a regular input hatch in a non to the left of the controller place. Does... I would like to know if the crafting buffer works. Alright, the crafting buffer does work. Again, I don't know if we're going to be doing active crafting. So I don't know if we're actually going to use it. Alright, so that looks like it will work. Now, if I do use this regular input hatch, that's not really gonna... depending on what recipe we use, because, I mean, there's multiple things. That's why I was thinking, like, this be easier. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to hit it with that. Yeah, all right. I'm just making sure it like reads the everything. Okay, well, it does need catalyst. So I guess the first one would maybe be this recipe. And then as you go up, there are better and better recipes. But I do believe we need to do the lower tier to get like this, which lets us get the next tier up kind of thing. So I don't think you can skip tiers, but I'm like, it's something like this. I don't know. This is the only way to get it. Oh, there's molten indoloi. We use a lot of that. Advanced glue, we don't use a whole lot of. Super glue, there is some stuff, but like soldering alloy, that's pretty cool too. I'm like, would this be something I would active craft? I don't know. I'm gonna have to kind of figure out how I want to go about doing this now. The only minor thing is having this transformer right under the in the middle. Kind of makes it a little bit awkward to like feed it if I want to feed it from underneath. I don't necessarily need to feed it underneath with stuff. But we're definitely going to need a catalyst. So why don't we like rubber polymer catalyst? Yeah, see, I do think I don't know. I'm like, because if I did separate buffers, this would make this easier, but I don't know about the active crafting with that. Like if we had it all just go in a tank, basically an unlimited tank, I could just craft up like a certain amount and then all the overflow just go in the tank as well. But if we look at these, this is basically like a one of craft, so it's not like overly complicated. I do need nanites. We got hypogen, so I mean that's not too difficult. So I guess let me craft up some of these catalysts. I believe there's like a whole bunch of them, different types, and some of them are harder to make and all sorts of stuff. But you know, it's kind of cool. Like some of these, like, oh, we have all this stuff, not a problem, because we've gotten so much farther. All right, so yeah, we'll do the. What is this one for? Oh, chemical plant. Yeah, like platinum group. This is just makes getting the platinum stuff so much easier, but we get it from the space elevator. All right, let me craft up this rubber one, and we'll be right back. All right, we are back. I'm just adding some more wireless stuff, and I've gone ahead and I've added a couple more things. I needed a thing for 10 where all these are going to be 10, so I figured to go do that. And also this catalyst carrier unfortunately requires a biocircuit of 20, and I don't have any of those. So I just like, let's just add it. We're going to need to craft these up in the future. So let's just do that. Overshot it. There we go. So I think we'll do just like for now. Might even just put it here on the floor. And till I get this figured out, I will probably just feed this into the main network, although I don't really want to do that. Maybe I'll just feed this into like a subnet. I just kind of want to see it work for the first time, is just kind of before I start worrying about where it's all going to go. I can figure that out. Is that what I want to do? It just makes it a bit more difficult trying to get it out of the A system, the main network, if I don't do that. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I'll just, like, really temporarily just throw it in, like, a subnet right here. There, let's do... Connect it. So that will be the output. And maybe just throw it in, like, drive or whatever. Just until I can sort out what I want to do with this. And then... I guess this is going to be... I guess we can use an interface terminal. Fluid terminal. Now this isn't powered yet or anything, but... Drive. Storage. What are they called? Yep. Sure, we'll do... I'll just get 2 of those really cheap ones. And, alright, so that... This one is powered. I do need to... We'll just do this. Yes. Subnet. Till I can get it. Figured out how I want to go about doing this. Alright, so that should be powered up. Because that is... Yes, that's connected to the thing, right? Alright, so... I really don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm like 99% sure this is not going to be my final build in the slightest. It's really just, I want to get this up and running. So rubber polymer. Guess we'll do, let's throw those there. We get the storage drives. Throw a couple of these in for items if we get them. There they are. I lost it again. Where did it go? Alright. So there we go. Oh, I put the wrong one. Thought I put the meat terminal. We'll just do a regular terminal. It's just not a crafting terminal. I don't know if we have a crafting. We don't need crafting there. I have crafting here if we need it. Alright, cool. So that's a subnet. We got that. Yeah, so I'm just like, okay, I guess we just do this. Also, I was looking at the tooltip, and there is... You can focus or something like that. Use focus if you're using neptunium plasma, and fermium plasma gives you an additional chance to output. So this is definitely going to be a little bit of a learning curve here. I don't know what does focusing mean? Like what? I don't know what focus means. They all have different catalysts, so I'm like, I don't know. I mean, technically there's 2 there, but there's different inputs. So, yeah, we're just going to have to learn as we go. So let's do this one. And usually I don't have like all 4. I don't know if that's gonna... Usually I just do 1 output. But hey, if we want to... Okay. UFT, that one like really... That one hides. Let me do quantum. It might be a bit easier to see. Am I blind? With yacht tank? I feel like I'm blind. Like, why am I not seeing that one? Alright, anyway. I think I'm blind. Let's put that in there. All right. Well, should we see if something happens? I don't know. What? Like silicone rubber, I guess we'll try silicone rubber. I have a lot of this in the like a yacht tank, which we will switch, but I guess we'll just do that. I don't have it turned on yet. I kind of want to just see. All right, it's all in there. All right, did that work? All right, was that like, did it? No, it didn't turn off, but it just went super quick. And that appears to have not worked. All right, does it need plasma? Also, I wonder if there's a quest for this. Okay, output hatch, output bus. Should go into... Yeah, it should go directly into the drives. All right, let me... You know what? I might need to do a little bit of research here, and we will get this up and running, but obviously, any hints or if you know how this works, I am more than happy to get your feedback. I am kind of curious if that does require a yeah, if it requires the plasmas. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, that's gonna be for today. So thanks for watching and have a good one. Okay, just kidding. We're back really quick. I was just kind of reading quests. There is a quest line under the GT++ tab. And I didn't realize that it's not 100% chance to get the thing. So I went and crafted up like 100,000 of something. And yeah, there we go. So you can see we haven't got 100,000 silicone rubber, even though I put enough carbon in it to get it. So it is completely random, which definitely means like this kind of crafting would be insane because you're not going to get guaranteed amounts. So unless I do one craft to like 500 crafts of carbon or something crazy like that. So definitely not going to do it that way. But at least I know it is random. But if we want to focus the actual thing, we're going to use a circuit number. So if I wanted polyphenylene sulfide, we would use like a circuit of 3, I believe. And then the Neptunium plasma and the Fermium plasma are the things that also affect that. So we'll get more into that next episode. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out before I wrapped up. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. So thanks for watching and have a good one.